thing is, it's like this, right? I mean, I know I've been away a while.
You've been away for ages.
I know you want to do all your
last year.
you know, Jack and Ori and all that bleeding nonsense sitting in a corner, but why do I have to be in a downward facing dog position? It's hurting me.
Now listen, it's good for the knees. Hello everyone.
Can you hear him creak?
You can hear his back, can't you everyone? Welcome to BeerSweden Television. It's the first real episode of 2012 because the last one, Trev, you weren't here, so it doesn't really qualify.
Doesn't count, does it?
It's not really real, is it? Today we're going to try a bit. Now Trev, New Year's resolution. Have you got any New Year's resolutions or revolutions?
You wouldn't like if I told you. Go on.
Okay, well I'm thinking that all episodes from now on for the rest of 2012 under 3 minutes. What do you reckon? It's the new us.
All right, fair.
It's very 2012. 10-minute episodes plus was very 2011. I think we need to move on.
Yeah, we did stretch them out.
Yeah, okay. So how long we got left now then?
About a minute.
Okay. All right, so let's get cracking. Hello everyone, this is it. The beer that we're going to try today, we're going to try and keep them sweet. The next few episodes, Trev, short, punchy, a bit like me, right? The first beer that we're going to try in 2012 for real is this one. Can you zoom? Have you forgotten how to do it?
I'm already in there, mate.
What's Christmas like? Trev, where have you been?
But that beer doesn't look feminine. You said you're going to be a bit like you. That beer doesn't look feminine at all.
Actually, this beer's not feminine at all. There's a little story behind this beer. Let me tell you a little bit of the backstory behind the beer. Obviously, it's BrewDog. You can tell that straight away from the rather sort of iconic sort of branding there. Hops kill ? Now, originally there was actually a prototype beer. If you go over to BrewDog's blog, you can follow the story there. But basically, they've been throwing out some sort of prototype beers, which is beers that they're just sort of having fun with, playing around with, and then basically asking BrewDog drinkers whether they should scale them up and brew them sort of full time, as it were. This was a prototype beer, which was originally called Hops Kill Nazis. Trev.
I would have preferred that.
Yeah, I bet you would have done. But I think because of, certain issues...
Don't mention the war.
Well, obviously you should never mention the war. The Nazis bit has been dropped off, and we've got the question mark here, Trev. But the beer is essentially the same. It's a 7.9% amber ale that's basically it's about 80 IBUs in this, Trev, so it's a stinger. And it's basically been brewed with loads of Centennial and Chinook hops, and then it's been dry hopped twice with Chinook, just Chinook hops as well. So it really is a very sort of, I think the brewery itself describes it as the big brother, the nasty brother of 5am Saint. Yeah?
That's going to burn the roof of your tongue off, isn't it?
It's going to rip the roof of your tongue off probably, Trev. Now we have a look at it. Amber ale, what's that all about? Well, pretty much says what it,
Oh, red ale, isn't it?
Yeah, the red ale. Scotch ale. Normally, traditionally, very sweet and malty, quite heavy sort of beers. Of course, in the past, historically, you didn't shove loads of American hops into them. This, of course, is the way BrewDog rolls, and this is really what we're getting here. You can smell straight away, you're getting an awful lot of that very nice, piney, leafy, green, hop sacky sorts of aromas to it, Trev. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colour of it. Can you see? Can you see? It's almost sort of like... Can you see? It's sort of orange, isn't it? Rust brown. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's got this lovely sort of almost sort of beige.
And it's going nowhere, the head, is it?
Going nowhere. Lovely little head action to it as well. When I'm tasting it, it's exactly what you're going to expect. There's a lovely toffee sort of maltiness to it. Caramel. Do you remember those Cadbury's caramels? Do you remember that?
Oh, curly-whirly type things.
Yeah, curly-whirly type thing. There's a lot of that going on. There's curly-whirly with hops, basically. And you're getting that rasping, very sort of almost drying, aggressive hoppiness to it. 7.9%, no alcohol evident in it at all, as far as I'm concerned. This is a really good example of a modern amber ale. Super stuff. Now, Trev, in terms of rating, I'm going to go pretty high on this one. I like this type of beer. It really is quite bitter. It's really sort of sticky bitterness.
But 80 IBU and 8% ABV.
Almost 8%.
It's not a drinker, is it?
No, it's not a drinker. I don't think so. It's not a session beer at all. No, it's not. But it's definitely, you can a bottle or so will slide down, I think, without any trouble whatsoever. I think in terms of ratings, I'm going to go low 4s, Trev. I'm going to go 4.1.
Are we not going to change the rating system during its new year?
What,
make it easier for you, out of 10.
Out of 10? Why does that make it easier for me?
Let me see, because you don't have to have the points and stuff for a start. You did mention it before Christmas.
We did. I'll tell you what, in the next episode, we may change the rating system.
All right.
But for this one, we'll go 4.1. I think
Okay.
4.1. That's it, everyone. Hops kill, cool name, but they don't kill Nazis anymore. Cheers and beers.